Hey guys, today we're talking silicone. Ignore the sounds of generators in the background, the power just went off. So I'm going to only talk about, well, mostly talk about the part that everyone skips when doing silicone, and that's the cleaning, the preparation. The most important tool would be the Stanley knife to take out all the old silicone. You can also use a glass scraper, a decent scraper, a 5-in-1 tool. Very good for the job. Once you have, especially if you have the black, the silicone's started going black, because that's a clear indication of bacteria. Once you have all the silicone out, you clean your surface with methylated spirits, and we keep tons of rags on hand to clean anything and everything. That will eliminate the need to use a antibacterial silicone. Those are actually they're redundant. Any decent silicone will work. You don't need to buy antibacterial silicones. So once you've used your silicone, you take a plastic packet, you stick it over the top there, and you turn that on and you cut it off so you can store it nicely. There, we still have a third of a tube of silicone here. It's still very useful. Right, I like to finish my silicone with an old credit card. You can cut the corners to whatever angles you like. You also get the ready-made silicone finishing tools. And those are quite useful. They're either blue or red with the angles on them. So here's an example. The big thing is to get your angle of the card right on the finishing. So I'll just set up and do a quick finish there, just so you can see what I'm talking about.
We are in the shower here. As you can see, we are busy stripping out the old silicone, because as you can see now, it has got this black stuff, meaning these are bacteria. Anytime soon they can start receiving some leakages out.
Right.
Yes, so I'm here to clean all the old silicone. After cleaning with this thing,
Yes,
then that's when I can redo the new one.
right, so this is just an illustration, some melamine. It's going to synthesize nicely what would happen with the tile. So there's a gap there. So I never cut a funny angle on here, because you actually end up wasting material. Yeah, you waste a lot of silicone that way. And also, your consistency is not good enough cutting funny angles on your nozzle. It's too much skill involved. So I'm going to just cut this card, give it a bit of an angle, just to show you how nicely this works. And another thing is, there's a lot of guys who say finish your silicone with water. That is the absolute worst thing you can do for silicone. When you apply silicone, you'll smell, it smells like vinegar. And applying water onto that silicone disrupts the curing process, because it's acid curing. Adding water disrupts the process. You're going to compromise your silicone, so never ever use water to finish your silicone. Alright, so you push, you give it a good angle so you get the material, the silicone, into the gap. You see there's a fair gap there, and you just move steadily along, making sure you get penetration into the gap. Alright, and it's not about being all fancy and consistent. Then we use our finishing tool. And voila. So now, I don't know if you can see there, This is very nice, but that part there's a little ridge at the top. That's no good. So because that's going to collect moisture and cause problems again. But the rest of this, I mean, that was one pull, and it looks beautiful. I would pass this.